Meme weapons. They exist in every video game and are funny. Though most people don't use them because they are not viable, that doesn't apply to every game. One of the games that this doesn't apply to is Titanfall 2. Welcome back to another Titanfall 2 video, and today we'll be talking about meme guns in Titanfall and just generally whether or not they're viable. I believe that this is the most common meme weapon in the entire game. It gives you the ability to one-shot any human-sized enemy, such as grunts, stalkers, and pilots, for the contrast of using the kraber, which is a gun that is hard to use by design. So realistically, unless you always use the kraber, you're gonna miss a lot, and you're also gonna be called out for selling the game and a bunch of other stuff. If you want more info on the kraber, my opinion on it, you can watch my full video, link in the description. That is right, this is a 2-in-1 section because these two guns are extremely similar, to be honest. The softball is a worse CBG and the Cold War is a worse softball, but they both, again, play the same way. Just get above your enemies and blow them up. Both of these guns are pretty good, though they're forgotten by the player base, unfortunately. To the 5 people apart from me who use these guns semi-consistently, don't worry, I see you, I know how good they are. But these two guns aren't really run-and gun like the rest of the Titanfall 2 meta. Instead, they reward good precision and movement, which is pretty important in any shooter, but especially in a movement shooter. That's the whole point of the game. But let me tell you, the level of dopamine that I get when I completely decimate a pilot by using this, such a good feeling. You can also watch my full-length video on the softball if you also want to do that. This is quite possibly the epitome of Titanfall 2 meme strats / weapons, because you're not even using your pilot kill weapon. You're using your anti-Titan! I can never get any kills by doing this, but I have seen people do this, and I'm never mad because it's extremely impressive. And I can see the appeal. It's basically just a hit scan kraber if you don't use a charge hack, but I suck at doing it. What is it with guns that have blue trace rounds getting forgotten? The Devotion is a fairly okay gun with an interesting fire rate, to say the least, and fairly good damage, to be honest. This is the most gimmicky gun in all of Titanfall, and the whole premise is that when you start shooting, you have an extremely slow fire rate, but the longer you shoot, the fire rate becomes faster until eventually you just have a blue line that completely eradicates any pilot-sized enemy in its path. Unfortunately, it does have a pretty small mag size for being LMG, so shoot through the bullets fairly quickly. The Hemlock just kinda sucks, to be honest. It is a gimmick weapon in the end, but it just kinda sucks. And the gist of it is that it's a burst rifle that can kill pilots in one burst, but it sucks at killing pilots in one burst, which is its whole job. I have a video that has like way more details and way more specific about the Hemlock that you can watch, pinned in the description down below. And finally, the last weapon that I would say is meme-ish are just any non-hit scan weapons. Why? Because of this one argument, it's not meta. Because it's a projectile weapon, people just say that it's bad, and you have to think like slightly more. You have to use slightly more of your brain capacity. And the people that say it's not meta are just like really high levels, also known as the showerless creatures, known as G100s. This is a joke, by the way. Some G100s are very chill. But for the stinky people that say that they're super good at the game and they just use the car, just ignore them. If you use a projectile weapon, you are the certified Chad, and you are a winner. You won. Hooray. BT approval. That is all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe after watching this, you'll be inspired to use one of these non-meta weapons. The majority of these are actually fairly meta. I just think that I don't see them enough in matches. And you can also see how fun they are. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.